So I guess this starts now. This is the beginning of my journey. Where do I start? We're starting from the beginning, kind of. The end, really, and also the beginning. So I'm officially divorced today. I'm an awakened healer. I met this boy named Jacob who really flipped on a light switch a year ago. November 17th, 2021. And I had left a relationship. Oh, see, ADD is a fucking bitch. However, it's like my superpower too, so allow me to kind of backtrack a little bit. I'm getting a little off point here. So Jacob, my beautiful beloved Jacob, who awakened me like crashing into a fucking tidal wave of awakening, literally. Most painful process I've ever been through in my entire life, physically, mentally. It's like nothing I've ever experienced. Even death was more peaceful on a soul level, I think. So Jacob tonight told me, I want you to manifest, do this one thing for me tonight. You know, get on the couch, put up your feet, close your eyes, and, you know, kick back like you got everything you wanted today, right? You know, to manifest even better later. Absolutely, Daddy. Anything for you. And by the way, we're just friends, but the longest soul tie you could have to another entity. We've experienced many lives together. I'll get deeper into that later. I'm getting off track again. Fucking ADD, I'm telling you. But it's great for channeling. Oh, and data researching, which is basically the truth. I just want to share the truth. I was in finance, and I love to share with people the truth about the insurance companies and the snakes of the earth, and I've always been downloaded, you know, info as far as it pertains to government falls or recessions or, you know, things that help other people. It's never to help myself, unfortunately. I'm really left in the dark about that. They say it's because it's not fair. It's like cheating on an exam. But either way, channeling is great, and data researching is great. So I've always been really into energy and studying energy, and, you know, like the coin trick, you know, where you flick the quarter and every single time you can manifest it on the same face every single time. And I started doing those things at a really young age. Like, I started experimenting with that at probably age like 5 or so. And I often would run even these little tests on people. You know, like, well, if I pull on somebody's energy like so, how can I see a ripple effect? Something that was never very clouded for me was also the veil. I was able to see spirits when I was young. I remember them very, very clearly. I had spiritual experiences. I was told I was the chosen one. Now you go out and you tell people this, they're going to obviously think that, you know, oh, well, this person hears all these voices. And it's not like that. You know, it's like, you know, and I got made fun of a lot. And my family tortured me a lot, too, mentally. And it's because I allowed them to victimize me. But either way, it got so bad when I was 15, I tried to kill myself. And I did kill myself. And I got to talk to God, you know. And again, he reiterated, you are the chosen one. you have the key, and you have two little girls that need you to be their mama, and you're going to unlock keys and codes for people that are literally going to clean and bring everyone up where they should be, which is with me. You're going to be the light for them. I need you to go be my little star. And I said, okay. And once I returned after that, I always kind of knew what my life passion was going to be. I mean, I always knew. I was, I guess what you would say today is to be a heart chakra healer. Like, I'm meant to burst open the cold hearts of individuals and show them a light and a beauty that still lies within people, that is good, that doesn't have ill will towards people. And even when people are horrible to me, I still am transmuting that all the time into love, or trying to see it from just a different perspective. And now when people try to break me and they say hurtful things, it doesn't mean I'm not going to cry. In fact, I'll let myself cry, and I will let myself live and face that feeling of just, oh, that broke my heart. And go, but I can see why you're breaking my heart. You're pressing at my soul so that you can see what it feels like to experience an unconditional love, which you know nothing of. And I want to show you that. I want to show you, let me be your teacher. Let me show you how to get there. Because in that moment is where the healness starts, or the healing starts, and you can actually get to that oneness of being connected to other people and being able to have that heart activation that you need in order to help others heal. And I just feel like anymore when the people of this earth are always out to turn one another against each other, or be hurtful and just torture each other, it's just absolute nonsense. And it doesn't need to be that way, and it doesn't have to be that way. And, you know, I think that's probably going to be enough channeling for tonight, because I'm actually getting tired. I still have chores to do. But, you know, today is August 15th, and it's about 11 p.m. My kids are asleep. I have a few minutes that I can spare. And I was just really led by the Holy Spirit to just, you know, start opening people's visions up. That, you know, one thing I hear Spirit say all the time is, you know, however you think this universe is, times that by 10, times that by 10, times that by 10, times that by 10. And he's like, just keep going, and just keep going. And he's like, the knowledge that you humans have, just times it by 10. I mean, it's just so infinite. People are just so narrow-minded, and they're such sheep, and they don't, you know, investigate their own theories or their own thoughts. They just live off of one human's experience and call it their own. And I would never tell someone that their human experience was wrong. And indeed, I want to adapt it. I want to look at it. I want to own it and wear it as a jacket and see how it feels, and not even really have an opinion about it. It's just whether it works or it doesn't work for me. And I think if people can gather more of that perspective on life really opens up for you. It's the key that unlocks the door. So I want to be your data researcher. I want to be the person that helps lead you into a higher perspective of seeing what's going on energetically as a whole, as a collective, and then trying to take those tools and then the downloads I get to help you help yourself. You know, sometimes I might bring out some cards and get some energy pulls off of that, but at this point, I just feel like my calling is a little bit different, and how I want to interact with people is a little bit different. And I don't know if there's anybody out there like me. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. I think everybody has their own gifts and their own tools, and it's what makes us all so beautiful. And I just want to be able to give the keys of knowledge to folks so that they can just keep turning that doorknob and keep trying that key in that lock to see what works for them. And, you know, if you can take one beautiful thing from this and it really changes your life, then, you know, I've done my work here and I can go home. So I love you all, and, you know, keep shining.